Hey folks, it's Mark here from Harmonix Division, back today with an intermediate little blues rock lick for you. This lick is pretty short, it's neat and tidy, so you could either use it as a fill or you could stick it on the end of a long phrase or something like that. It's pretty versatile. We're in the key of E minor pentatonic today, so it's a popular key, and as usual, I will demonstrate the lick, I'll break it down, and at the end of the breakdown, I'll give you some tips and advice, recommendations, whatever, on how you can practice this and get it sounding great. Okay, let's go. Okay guys, so I'll show you the first half of this first, and we're looking at a 6-note sequence followed by another 6-note sequence followed by 2 notes. Okay, so we're going to start off on the 15 on the high E string, my first finger, and with my 3rd and 4th, okay, I'm going to be picking 15, 17, 18, pull off to 17, pull off to 15, and down on the 17 on the B. And that's going to be an up, pull off, down, like this. Okay. So we've got the flat 5 in here. Okay. So, and then from here, we go up on the 15 on the E, back over onto the 17 on the B, pull off to 15. That's with a downstroke. Then my second finger is coming over onto the 16 on the G, that's with a down. Then straight back up onto the 15, hammer to 17. Okay. And then from there, I'm going up on the 15 on the E again. And this time I'm going down on the 17 on the B again, but I'm going to be doing a very big bend. Okay, which is to the pitch here of 20, or the same sound as 15 on the high E. There, okay? So let me go through that nice and slow. Okay, like that. And from there, the second half of this, I do exactly the same sequence again. So 6 notes, and 2. Okay, but this time I'm going 12, 15, 17 on the high E, up, down, up, pull off. And then over onto the 15 on the B. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my first 6 notes. Then I'm going up on the 12 on the E. Then 15, 12 on the B with a pull off. Okay. Then down on the 14 on the G. Back up to the 12 on the B, hammer to 15. Okay, so that's 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and from there, I'm just picking up on the 12 on the E and down on the 15 on the B and bending it to the pitch of 17 or the pitch of 12 on the E, which is the E note. Okay, so nice and slow all together. Okay, and that's it. Okay, in terms of tips, recommendations, advice for getting this nice and clean, getting the most out of it, I would just recommend that you take each of the 6-note sections first, isolate them, get them nice and clean, use a metronome if you need to, and just make sure there's no open strings, there's no weird sounds coming from anywhere else on the guitar. Make sure the notes are really nice and clean. Because you're up here and the frets are nice and tight up here, it does get a little bit fiddly, so you want to make sure that you're doing this nice and slow and all the notes are really coming through nice and clean. So for example, you could take the first set of 6 notes in each of the 2 sequences, so, and get them nice and clean, okay, before you work on the second part, which would be, okay. And then obviously it's outside the string picking mostly for this lick, so you want to try and work on picking up on the strings below and down on the strings above, so you can get those nice bends that happen at the end of each section.